Hi y'all. So I've been getting some requests to do a day in the life video, and I thought, why not just show you? Nothing fancy or earth shattering today, just my regular routine and a few little things I've picked up along the way that make my day flow better, from how I organize my mornings to the small habits that keep me going throughout the day. I'm taking you along for the ride. Sometimes it's the simple stuff that makes the biggest difference, you know? So grab your coffee and let's hang out for a day in my life. As a homeschooling mom of five, the morning routine is really, really important to me to get it right. It feels like if we start the morning right, then the whole day goes smoothly. So I like to start my day by getting dressed first myself and taking care of myself before I check on see what the kids are doing. So I like to put on a full outfit every day, not just, roll out into my pajamas, which is certainly tempting, especially when it's really cold out. But try to put a full outfit on every day and then open the curtains in my room. If it's a sunny day like today, it's so beautiful. And then I like to make my bed and put on some makeup. I keep all my makeup in this little travel makeup bag in a drawer, and I just have a mirror. I put it on in my room because the bathrooms are high traffic areas in our house with all the kids, but I have this space in my room and I can have a little peace and quiet. And I try to just do like a 5 minute face every morning, but sometimes I just relax and start enjoying it and I end up taking more like 10 or 12 minutes. Um, Makeup used to be something that I thought was really silly and frivolous when I was younger, but I've learned that it gives me a lot of confidence to put on makeup and makes me feel it just helps me move through my day with confidence and it makes me feel more awake too. Um, I read a couple books about makeup. I love reading books about things to help me. Anyway, I read a couple books about makeup. I will link the titles down below, and they really help me figure out how to put it on. And then also, why. Like, it's not just a silly, frivolous thing. I actually think it's a great way to improve your self confidence and take care of yourself. And it's also really fun. My goal is to have like a go to 3 minute makeup look, a go to 5 minute makeup look, a more elaborate go to like 10 to 12 makeup look, and then like a party festive occasion going out look that might take, I don't know, 15 or 20 minutes. I don't have all of those perfectly worked out, but I feel like I'm getting close and it's just a fun hobby that I've kind of grown into in my 40s. To be perfectly honest, I don't always make it to making my bed every single morning, but it's definitely a goal of mine. I feel like if the bed is made, even if it's not made perfectly, but I've just pulled up the covers kind of, it makes the day go so much smoother because later in the day when I'm walking into my room, it just feels clean instead of unkempt and messy and chaotic and rushed. And really, it only takes like 5 minutes or so. So I do try to do this most mornings. I get to it, and it makes a huge difference in my sense of well being. This whole time, I'm lucky. My kids are older and they can get their own breakfast. So while I'm up here getting ready, they are downstairs getting breakfast and getting themselves dressed. So once I get my bed made, it's time for me to go to our schoolroom and write out the day's assignments on the board and then wait for them to come on up for school. Or sometimes I'll go down and grab a cup of coffee with them. I'm fasting this time of day, so I'm not having a breakfast necessarily other than some coffee with cream. Um, because I do intermittent fasting, which is a whole other video. Really love that topic. If you want me to get into that and share about my experiences with that, please let me know in the comments because I'd be happy to. It's a little off topic from what I usually talk about. But anyway, so I get this time in the morning and make my bed and then just get our schoolroom ready. I love to be sitting and waiting at my desk when they come on upstairs for school. That is a great feeling. I don't always make it. Not every day, but as a goal, it feels really good to, be ready instead of coming in with them harried or something. Or I just like to kind of have the jump on them in that way, like I'm sitting there greeting them as they come into our little quote classroom. They each have their own desk, but then when they're working with me individually, they come and sit in these soft, comfy chairs at my desk and we work on things together. So it just depends on the day. I've got 5 different levels, so, or rather 4, because I got twins. So 4 different levels. So depending on the day, I might be working more intensely with one group or another, but I love that we can sit in these armchairs. But I also love having a desk that I can like use as my sort of command station. That really, it helps me mentally. I would love to have our classroom more interior decorated. Right now it's mainly just books upon books upon books, and I'd love to get some fine art up on the walls, but that is a project for another day. Now, when the school day's over, we go and have lunch together, and then after lunch it's time to do daily chores, and my kids each have a chore or two to do, and then I have a chore or two to do. Nothing crazy, just do a little bit every day to keep up with the house is my motto. I follow the clean mama cleaning routine, so every day has its own kind of like assigned chore. Like you clean your bathrooms on Monday, dust on Tuesday, mop the floors on Wednesday. Um, anyway, I'm drawing a blank on the rest of the days. You think I would know by now after so many years of doing this, but the day I filmed this video was catch up and also putting away laundry. So every day we try to put away a basket of laundry or so, and my kids can put their laundry away. So right now they're in their rooms putting theirs away, and I'm in our room putting my husband's and mine away, which can be, it could take like a good 20 minutes. So while I'm putting laundry away and also just sort of tidying up at the same time. But I find that if we put away a basket of laundry a day for the kids, a basket of laundry a day for the kids and maybe like a basket every week or so for my husband and I, because we go through clothes a little slower, then we can really stay on top of the laundry. By this time, it's pretty much time for me to start making dinner. So I make dinner and the kids set the table, and then I go in and make sure that the table is set properly. And then we have a nice family dinner together. They might do some other things in the meantime in the afternoon that I kind of supervise, like piano lessons, play outside. It's getting really nice outside. So we'll do that. And then we try to eat on the early side, like 5:30, 6. My goal is to get dinner on the table by 6 every night, because that helps the evening go smoothly. I guess I'm saying maybe for some of you that doesn't seem like such a big deal, but we really struggle around here with have in the past with like eating way too late, and then the whole evening just everything gets really late. But we're doing much better recently because we've had some changes in our schedule that kind of make it so we have to eat at 6 o'clock. I love having a family meal. We try to do it every night of the week if we can. It's not always possible, but if we can, we'll all sit down together. It's really important to spend just that hour. It takes about an hour to sit down, have a meal, and then talk afterwards. And I think it is the most important and relaxing part of my entire day. And I think the rest of the kids and my husband, I know we all really enjoy it too. It's our time to reconnect, come together, just be relaxed, because we're not trying to do school. We're not trying to, push people to do their chores or the piano. It's just our time to relax as a family and share our life and just be a family together. It's very casual. We just use our everyday dishes, and we have plastic cups and plastic pitchers for water because it's just a little less breakable. Our kids are young still. They're older, but they're younger at the same time. And I've been taking care of my shamrocks. I've kept these shamrocks alive for a whole year, almost a whole year now. St. Patrick's Day is coming up. That's when I got them last year. And they're a really great little plant. They're pretty low maintenance. They like the soil to be fairly dry. So if you forget to water them for a long time, not that I've ever done that, they do really well with that. So I just pulled off some of the dead leaves today and gave them a little water for the first time in maybe like a week and a half. But they're really thriving. I probably need to repot them soon. The table is set, and I just have to wait for a couple things to finish up in the kitchen. We are going to sneak out of the dining room and go sit in our cozy little snug room.
turmeric, ginger, tulsi organic tea. I buy it in bulk from Amazon. I really like it. I'll link it below in case you want to try it. It's it's really great when I'm fasting, and it's organic, so it doesn't spike my blood sugar, and then also it kind of settles my stomach. There's the ginger, I think, settles your stomach, because sometimes when I'm fasting, like just having that empty stomach feeling isn't so nice, but the ginger really helps. So I'm just gonna enjoy this. If you can hear my kids singing in the background, they're just stirring the spaghetti noodles for me. Let me relax for a minute. Another thing that I love to do when I'm sitting in this room is there's a beautiful sight line to my pantry. And it's one of those small things that I actually thought it was just a private small joy of mine. But my late mother-in-law once was here sitting with me, and she touched my arm and said, "Yeah, babe, look at that." And she pointed to the same sight line where you can look out the window and you see this checkered floor and then the pantry. And she says, "Isn't that beautiful?" And I was so touched that she had noticed the same thing that was privately making me so happy.
I find that when I have a routine to my days, I have a lot more opportunity to notice small, little, beautiful details like that line of sight from my pantry to my snug room, or my shamrocks on the windowsill. The routine is kind of like the structure that allows those beautiful moments to happen. So I love it having a routine. Thanks for sharing my day in the life with me today. I'd love to hear from you what little small moments of beauty you're able to find in your day to day life. I'll look forward to hearing from all of you in the comments. Take care. Bye for now.